You'll see her. It's nice to be on this side of the meetings. Jenna's taking her micro home-based processing, whatever you call it, cottage class, so she can sell her canned goods and stuff. For once, I'm not the ones on meetings. She's on a Zoom call. She's trying not to laugh.
Incredibly proud of her though. It's an awesome step, awesome thing for her to have. She just continues to grow her knowledge and making sure that she is making safe, beautiful, awesome products and doing it legally. Just neat. Proud of her. Let's talk about pepper germinating. This is probably going to be one of the hardest things for any beginner gardener to figure out, how to get those daggone peppers germinated. Jen and I are about 6-year gardeners, struggle with it every year. So one thing about pepper germination, they need the most consistent heat that you can possibly get, and they like to be super warm. So there's a bunch of different techniques that you can do. One, which we're going to do today, is just plant straight in your seed starting cell trays like you always would. However, when you put them under the lights, you also want to put them on a grow mat or a heat mat. That way that soil temp will really stay warm and consistent. This is one item that I would recommend not starting in your greenhouse if you're still having low temps at night. Even if it's above freezing, I'm talking like 40, 50 degrees, that's too cold. They need to stay warm for a consistent time. So every year, Jen and I try a new technique to see if it's better than the ways we've done in the past. I'm not saying we don't get any peppers to germinate, because we will. It's just we don't get the amount that we want, and that's always the bummer. Well, our friend Kimberly at Greenwich Homestead, I saw her planting stuff in these little bitty cups with little bitty tops, and I think she was doing something else, but she did end up doing peppers. But I was like, that's kind of a clever idea, because last year we did a wet paper towel, it was a wet paper towel, the seeds, and a baggie that she kept moist covered up in a towel with a heat mat in there. That's a lot of things to do, right? It didn't really work out real well. We might have done it wrong. A lot of people just think that that's the way to go. It just didn't work out for us. But I saw her doing this, and then when she got to the peppers, I was like, that's a really clever idea. It keeps them moist, so there's a little bit of water in there, hardly any. It keeps it moist. This top will raise the humidity, and it'll keep that temperature warm under your grow lights. So I'm definitely not doing all of our peppers like this, but I was gonna give it a try, throw a couple in each, mark on what they are, and see if it works. All right, I put about 3-ish seeds in each one. Like I said, if this doesn't work, I don't want to waste a bunch of seeds. So we're gonna test it out with, I think it ended up being about 15 different varieties or so. So I'm gonna go put these under the grow lights on the towel, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's what we got. We got our heat lamp on our Hall, so I think it's 24 cells. This is 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 24 cell seed tray. We got the bottom that it's set on there, keeping the bottom water going, and I have it on a heat mat. So the heat mat is nice and warm to help keep the soil warm, because peppers need that. I just have it on a towel to kind of help with warmth. Then over here I got all my cups. And so this is what we're specifically looking for. For the seeds in the dirt, it's pretty obvious. We're just hoping for a sprout, but we'll see what happens. For the ones in the cups, their purpose is to see a sprout come out of the seeds. Once we have that kind of root tail come out, that's when we can then put it in the soil and plant it, because we know that they've germinated. This is supposed to just help with the germination. So we'll see. We'll see if it's any better than the grow lights that we have. If our germination rate is better, worse, whatever it may be. But I'm very curious to see how the cups do. So like I said, I first initially saw this idea from our friend Kim at Greenwich Homestead. We'll link her down below if you're interested to see that video that I got the idea from. Right there. Ooh. Right there. Big old bunch of carrots. Right there. Big old bunch of beets. And then over there, radishes. We'll show you how once they start sprouting. Yeah, so we had a nice little family day planning out there. We did a bunch of direct sowing. So a lot of you all are like, I thought that was your kitchen garden. Well, first off, that's kitchen stuff we use on an often basis. However, we're going to squeeze this in and get a nice cool crop out of this beds. And then once those are done, we'll throw in some herbs and different stuff in there that we know are going to really need a couple years to really get going.
Yeah, we really just want to get some food in the ground.
Yeah, no kidding. But we wanted to talk to y'all right before we wrapped up this video. So to everyone that supported us through our website, thank you.
Yes.
It was 99% great success. The calendula salve, however, was a great failure on the website. No wrongdoing by anyone. It was not set for what we do and what you all do for us with how much of a sow. That's really the thing, mass ordering. So we were able to get quite a few out.
Yeah.
But we had to refund like the last 30 people. Now that has nothing to do with your merch. The merch was amazing, great sales. That printful stuff all worked perfectly.
And it's quick. I've seen that people's orders are shipping, so.
Yeah, and if you're starting to receive them, make sure you're posting them in the Stive Trap Facebook group. We cannot wait to see you all with them on, or with your stickers and where you decide to put them. So we're so sorry that caused complications. I apologize if it caused any frustrations from anyone. We pride ourselves on the efficiency on us getting these orders in and getting them right out. Like Haas Tools, we love to get things out as soon as we can because we know when we order stuff, we want it as quickly as possible. We won't want it to wait. So this was the best choice that we can make at this time. What we did, if you were one of those 30, you received an email, you received from us, and there's all that good stuff. So if you are wondering, was that me? Go check your email. It'll be in there. However, that results in we still have a lot of calendula salve. So we moved it to Etsy. We moved just the salves back to the Etsy store. So if you still trust us and you still would like to buy, they are out there on our Etsy store, which we'll link down below.
Yeah.
If you're interested in any of our merch or any of her blog posts or my podcast, they are on the website. Working perfect.
Yes.
All that's linked down below. If you're interested in any of that, thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. It was just a little crazy, but it's all worked out now.
Yep, it's fine. Everybody has some kinks in the roads that they have to get over. Speed bumps, I guess would be the better term. But we're good now.
Yep.
All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let us know your style that you like to germinate peppers. We're very open to other options. We're just testing and trying till we find that one that really fits.
That's right. We love you.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.